But hello, how's everyone doing? I have made it. We are going to be streaming today, which is a good thing. Did you guys like the short I made? I worked really hard on it. Are you playing Minecraft on PC or console? I've always been a PC player. I don't like well, it's a lie. I wouldn't say that I don't like the console, but you know, I started playing Minecraft in like maybe version 1.5 before Microsoft even bought it, right? So I am used to playing in in like PC. So yeah, that's just kind of always been something that I've done. But we're not going to the game immediately. Like, if you guys want to know what's happening, okay, let me. There's certain places where I haven't announced I am streaming. Yeah. So, the way this is gonna work, right, is that I have a friend who's like my art sister. In the VTubing community, an art sister or an art brother means that the person who drew your character, like this thing that you see moving right now, you have the same artist. So basically, that means you have a parent, right? There's also parent in the sense of animator. In my case, I have like an art mom and an animation dad, right? And on my mom's side, I have a sister who opened like a Minecraft server. Oh my god, did you hear my fucking phone notification? I better silence that because it's copyrighted. Hello there. Hello. Yeah. So, my art sister, she has a Discord server, and I play there. That's like my casual Minecraft, right? It's a mod called Cottage Witch, which is a very good mod, in my opinion. And yeah, I'll be playing there. We'll be hanging out there. And today there's going to be an event on her server where everyone just kind of planned to kill the Ender Dragon today. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll be there, Brr, brr, brr. I'll be there. Hello, hi. Yeah, so I'll be there, and then I'll kill the Ender Dragon with like the party that's going to organize, I guess. But for now, I think it's a good idea to always have like 30 minutes beforehand where we just talk and do things. Like 12:30, it's like 12:02 for me right now, but 12:30, I am going to open the game, and then I'm going to do some prep of like stacking items and such. Because I generally build. I don't like fighting. I don't like fighting in Minecraft. I'm terrible at that. You know, I'm the type of person that can get very good at fighting games, right? I said this on a stream before, but I was like a ranked player in Street Nova. I have finished Elden Ring, except for like the last boss, the very last DLC boss. So I'm not bad at fighting games. I just never understood like the Minecraft fighting. What will you build? I'm building a house right now. Okay, so basically how I think this is gonna go, if you were to ask me, I believe the event of fighting the Ender Dragon will be quite short. I don't think it'll take that long. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be maybe building, talking to you guys, answering questions. This is a modded Minecraft where there's like a lot more things than your day-to-day Minecraft. Yeah. So this new server that we're going to be playing in is very cool. Right now I'm building a house. I mean, I have a house, but it's like a house in the city, right? Your day-to-day. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I have a house in like the city where kind of everyone lives. But I also want a house of my own somewhere that's like more private, closer to resources, that kind of thing. A winter palace, you might call it. So probably once we're done with that, I will be gathering resources for the house I'm making. And then after I'm done making that house, I don't know what I'll be doing, honestly. Like, the thing I like about Minecraft building days, to call it one way, is that they allow for chat reading and such. You can have a more social day than the opposite. When people are just like, oh, what would I say? When people are fighting or doing something that requires a lot of concentration. For me, building in Minecraft is just kind of a mindless thing that I've been doing for years. So, yeah, I will be able to talk to you guys. It's just gonna be the moment where I am at the Ender Dragon fight where I'm going to be concentrated. But after that, it's probably gonna be like straight up chill. You're making me want to play again? You should play again. Do you want to play again? Yeah, it's a good game. I think I used to have a friend who told me that there's always this one season of the year where like all the friend group opens a Minecraft server and then everyone hangs out. Yeah. Basically, I think among my VTuber friends, or some of them at least, this is what this moment right now is. So yeah, that's good. Bruh. You said that the mod pack is Cottage Witch. I'm thinking of playing it now, and I'm not sure about the normal or recast version. I'm playing the 1.19 version. I think that's probably the normal one, because it requires a lot of packages to not be updated. So yeah, I think I'm playing normal, so I think you should play normal. I think we're gonna be making burgers. That's like. Yeah, we're gonna be making burgers. Oh my god. I'm just remembering. Which block is the goat? Uh, do I have a favorite block? Oh my god. In Cottage Witch or in like normal? I guess my favorite block is like. The quartz block. Yeah. I like how smooth it is. How smooth looking it is. I like the woods too, but and a lot of the newer textures, but I think I've always been kind of a sucker for those kinds of, smooth blocks. Recently they added another smooth block, which is like the terracotta ones. And the point of terracotta is basically that you can create like stone walls that have a texture. Yeah. Smooth blocks that have a texture, but I'm not super into terracotta just yet. Yeah. Oh, smooth, yeah, good pick. Yep. Yeah, smooth quartz. That's probably one of the best blocks out there. The thing is that quartz is very expensive in Minecraft. You have to go into the nether, which is very dangerous, and then it takes a bit to find quartz. In older versions, like 1.12, it was like relatively easy because there were only two things in the nether, which was like quartz and gold. But now there's like a bunch of stuff in the nether, like it's insufferable. So yeah, quartz has been getting rarer, which for the type of building that I used to make back when I was a nutter for the, which was like full quartz walls, full quartz exterior, right? Like it's not viable to build the way I used to build, but right, it's like you grow and adapt. If you like the game, you get good at it. Mm, mm, mm. I like smooth blocks too. They remind me of my own brain. Hell yeah. Yeah. I think it sounds exactly like what it represents. Yay. Smooth. In Japanese, there's like a lot of words that are. I think the term is onomatopoeia in English. Basically words that they're a noun, but the noun is represented not by like a single term, like for example the word brilliant, right? Like something shiny. Yeah, the onomatopoeia for that is kira kira. It's meant to sound like bling bling, kira kira, and that's the adjective for something shiny. The strangest one I know out of those is like the effect of fire rising. Like how would I describe this? It's like when you're using an oven, like a gas stove maybe, and then you turn up the heat, and there's fire that rises. That it was like lower, but now it's higher. That's called chororinko. There are a bunch of things like that, like leaking is pero. Yeah. Like there's a bunch of words that are represented by the sound or like the onomatopoeia that they would make, which I find kind of interesting. It's a unique language in that sense. The effect of fire rising, PTSD flash. Oh god. Was your PC about to die? Is that what happened? Smooth sounds adorable and sweet to pronounce, probably because that's what it means too. Just that's a. Yeah. Yeah, so chororinko, that means The fire is rising. Yeah. I I don't want to sound like a poser because like most Western VTubers probably do that, but I studied a bit of Japanese, like not enough to. It's a story I could tell you, but I was a student of like Japanese language, and I think I have like an N4 certification. It's just something that I've never really used in my life because, yeah, it. The, I studied it for a very dumb purpose, and then the purpose was gone. So yeah. No, it wasn't cloning despite it being a laptop because I couldn't get myself to play more than a few months. I see. I have never played the Paradox games, which is like kind of weird in this history community because everyone gets started on history because of like map games they played. Not like everyone, but you know, enough people that it's a thing. So yeah. Everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, Robbie, play a Paradox game," but I'm like, no. I already played a lot of them when I was young. Like, not Paradox games, map games. Yeah. It sounds very funny, but at the same time, I stopped repeating, I stopped enjoying Hoi 4 at all, and played the mods because of just being used to it. Yeah, I heard so. I heard there was like a... This is super funny. I think it would be like the one circumstance in which I would probably play one of these things. But there's some mod which has YouTubers, right? Like history, politics, social commentary discussion creators. And I think that's funny as a concept because I saw that in one of these mods, like Drew Pavlou was, you could make him like president of the United States. And yeah, I know a lot of these like goofy idiots, so I would have a lot of fun with that. Like I've talked to Drew Pavlou. He's unwell. Let me just say it that way. I had a conversation with him trying to sound out like how conservative he was. Because he was like popping up around my friend circles and I was like, I am very suspicious of you. And then I started asking him like, you know, political philosophy questions like, oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of this way of looking at this problem? Or things like that. And then he threw our conversation into like ChatGPT to summarize it. And then he posted the ChatGPT prompt at me. To say like, look what the AI said. And I was like, bruh, how cooked is your attention span that you need like an AI to to like do that? And I was like, bruh. Anyway. Just inner YouTuber tea. But I tell you all of this to say that I would have a lot of fun playing these guys in like that kind of context. Couldn't at all enjoy it just to go and realize, no, I hate them, I need to do something else I actually like. What mod? I don't think I ever heard of it. I would have known if it existed. Let me look for it. I don't know the Drew Pavlou is, but ChatGPT prompt nonsense sounds like the average modern man of the West, honestly. Okay. Yeah, no, like I found that weird. Like, if you're having a conversation with someone, you assume they are listening to you, right? And then imagine they just like throw the entire conversation into ChatGPT to say like, oh, can you summarize this for me? I don't get it. Like, what do you want me to do? Would you like me to tell you like what was said in this conversation I was literally having? I don't have the attention span for it. That's so rude. Like it's rude. My mom does that, or well, she does not do that, but she did that to me once, where she was having like an argument with me over WhatsApp, and then she just told like ChatGPT, to like create an argument, and then she copied everything and she sent me the prompt, you know, the AI text. And I'm like, bro, what kind of era is this where people are like automating their conversations at this level? It's so goofy. But anyway. My ex-girlfriend's dad in person asked ChatGPT how to respond to me. Science society just died. Like, he took out of his phone when I talked to him and he read it out. That's crazy. That's crazy. I am. I don't think that's the most insane like interaction I've heard about. Like the most insane interaction I've heard, which involved ChatGPT, was something I saw like a very long time in like an Instagram story once. Which was this girl who had left one of her, you know, one of her girl toys for grown-up girls in the bathroom of her house. So she left it at the bathroom. The bathroom was kind of a family bathroom, and you know, the dad comes in and finds it. So the dad has to tell the girl basically, like, oh hey, I found this thing, can you be more careful? I would like, you know, keep it PG-13 in the family bathroom, something like that. But what the dad did is that he used an AI of Trump to like deliver the message, and said like, okay, like I'm gonna write the message myself, but it's gonna be Trump who says it with like a deep fake and his voice. And so this girl had to have had to have like her dad sent her a message where Trump was basically telling her like, hey, I found your sex toy on the family bathroom, we don't you know, please, that thing is so much larger than I remember from when I was, you know, younger. It's so insane. And yeah, I mean, this, I don't get why you would want to automate communication with your family. I don't know. Not once. Most of my conversations with him and I was staying in the same house for a few months. I see. That's actually wild enough. I respect it. Yeah. If you look that up just that way, I think you might be able to find the original video I'm talking about. That's crazy. I think if that happened to me, I would not live. I would not live to tell the tale. I would be so deeply embarrassed. Okay. I'm not sure if the model's mouth is moving right. I'm gonna go for a second and leave you with like your cocoa melon. Watch the rain. I'm here. Just yeah, just tweaking a couple of things. Okay. I'm going back. Hello. I'm walking. This is a good place to stay. I think it is, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Don't. What's the lesson there? Like, have a bit of. I don't know. What's the lesson? Like, low key, what's the lesson? Just entered the mod pack, and what is an overweight apple block? What? Oh, okay. So in Cottage Witch, there are certain blocks that are oversized, and in the same way you can have like a pumpkin that is very large, you can have an apple that is very large, and there's an item called a cutting table, such that if you put the big apple into the cutting table and you cut it, you get 9 apples out of the block. So it's one of those lucky blocks, right? You won't get it every time, but I've gotten a lot of, for example, like overgrown onions, and the overgrown onions are like cool because they allow me to make burgers, and I make a lot of burgers. They're sort of like the basis of my diet in Cottage Witch. Yeah. Brett. This is a weird time with all the ChatGPT adults and the AI videos. I've fallen for AI videos. Like, there were a couple of times where I thought they were real. They're getting very good. But I don't think they should be used for that. AI is not, it's not creative. It's incapable of creativity. I was watching like a streamer, right? He's called Northern Lion, and he was saying, if you jack off to AI porn, you're like a traitor to humanity, because like, even if he was, even if you're just looking at something as impersonally as like text, right? Like a chatbot, like a hot chatbot, that's soulless, and yeah, it's not. You could be reading something made by a horny human that had just that much to say. They wanted to like take it out of their system, right? But I guess the thing that annoys me the most is how much education creators, or like people who pose as educators, are straight up just using AI outputs as replacements for content. And I didn't think that was a thing before. Like, I didn't know how serious it was, but a couple of days ago I was doing research on that thing, and I was looking out specifically for AI history videos. And on the lookout, I found like this content farm on Facebook, YouTube, and I think Instagram as well, that was trying to spread the myth that the first emperor of China was like 4'11". And they were all saying that, just to say that, in ancient China, before there were proper records of like the whole population, there were different requirements to measure how someone was an adult, and height was one of them. So, if you're an adult that's past a certain height, people can assume you're an adult instead of a child. So, okay, that makes sense, alright? That makes sense. If you're like a fully grown human, you're going to be taller than a child. But like the content farm twisted that to say that the point was that you needed to be taller than the emperor, otherwise you couldn't be considered like an adult, like a man. And if you were shorter, then you couldn't be convicted of crimes because you weren't man enough for the emperor. And it was clearly just a huge effort to use the term short king in like in like a content setting, like, oh yeah, the short king emperor of China, right? But that's not true. Shang Jishuang, I think that's his name. We don't know how tall he was. We don't have access to his body, to his bones, right? Like, we don't know how tall the first emperor of China was. So it's kind of irresponsible to just come out and say, like, straight up, oh yeah, he was 4'11". Like, we know how tall he was. No! This is why sourcing your claims is important. Source! Ask for sources. One chat message per sheet, and I don't know, here's my actual lesson here. Yeah, you can avoid falling for ChatGPT by simply never believing anything on the internet and assuming everything is fake AI until proven other. Yeah, I could be AI, you don't know that. weirdest myth ever to care about enough to sigh up for. Yeah, I think they just wanted to say short king. Yeah, Xin Shi Huang. Blast these barbarians spreading misinfo of the son of heaven. Yeah. Men are actually insane to care so much about the height of a guy who dies thousands of years ago. Yeah. I think they just wanted to say short king. Yeah. You know, as someone who used to live as a man, right? I think a lot of things about being a guy are just about competing with other guys. They're not even things you do for yourself. They're just things you do to signal to other men that you kind of have this disposition relative to them such that you are doing good in life. And there are a lot of guys who, you know, they don't really like women. They don't really like femininity. But they feel pressure to have a girlfriend because having a girlfriend is something that the other guys are doing, right? Like, it's something that the other guys have. So if you're slow to get a girlfriend, it's kind of like you're slow to other types of competition. And I think a lot of incels are kind of in that mindset, but they don't know it. They don't really like women. In fact, they hate women. Whenever they talk about women, they're like, grr, I hate women, right? Like, they have like a lot of negative, like, pseudo slurs for women in their language. But they feel pressured to, like, get access to a woman because other guys have access to a woman, right? So they feel like they're staying behind in life if they don't lose their virginity by a certain age or things like that. Honestly, so glad I dissociated and fully isolated myself before I could transition. Being a guy would have been insanely annoying to deal with. Yeah, it's like a high stress, high competition lifestyle. I don't know. I'm not into that. Oh yeah, the guy who established a totalitarian legally state. He was short, so I'm better. Yeah. There's people who are also like, oh, Deng Xiaoping, he was 5'2". Stalin, he was like 5'5". I'm taller than Stalin. Did you know that? Girls say I'm short on Tinder, but I'm actually like taller than Stalin, and he killed like a billion people. Like, I don't know. That's the mindset they want to take, right? Like, they will never say that they were taller than Mao though, because Mao was like 5'11". I'm using burger units because I imagine most of you are Americans, but my default is to think of these numbers in centimeters. Like, Deng Xiaoping was like 152. Mao was like 180, maybe slightly less, 178. Stalin was 167. And I think I know Stalin's height because he's like the same height as me. Yeah, I'm a bit tall for a girl, whatever. But I have to say that out of all the trans women I know, I'm the shortest, right? Like, in my city, in my group of friends. 180. If you're like close to 180, that's the 6 foot, right? That's the big 6. Yeah, Mao was like slightly below 6 foot. He was like 5'11", I think, 178. I'm taller than Deng Xiaoping. China will collapse tomorrow. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. You know what's another content farm? Like the China is going to fail videos. Like, there's always so many of them. It's like, guys, China is about to fall. It's finally happening, and then, 5 weeks go by, 5 months go by. That meme was popular like in 2024, and right now I think that China is doing like better than ever. Not sure. Anyway, I'm opening the game. I'm going to be on the game like 30 minutes earlier just to like set up my stuff. Don't know how much about burger units is 180. Okay, nothing happens. Ugh. Nah, don't worry about it. The game's loading. It's like a slow mod to load. Bruh. Oh my god, I hope I didn't end the transmission. Bra. Okay, there we go. I have just an open tab where I look at the game for a second. There we go. Okay, so 165 is actually short. You think that's short? I'm 167. That's short for you. Like most women here are 150. That's like 5'2", I think. Yeah. AI replaces all jobs in 6 months. Oh no, I don't think that's gonna happen. You don't get, I'm 174 and definitely not too tall, so 165 must be extremely short. Yeah, no, like in Mexico, I'm taller than most women, right? Like 167 is, I think it's even taller than the average guy, because like the average male height in Mexico is 160, which is like 5'5". I don't know. Damn, girl is tall. Yeah. I mean, I'm tall from where, for like the place I'm from, right? Okay. Okay, we're going to the game. Bra. Most women there are 150. Actually, short nation. Yeah. There's Mexico is like a short country. We're on the shorter end of countries. I mean, actually, I won't say that's true. I think Euro Americans are just like very tall, and they think that like that's normal. But the majority of humans, I think that like the average height for a man is like the inverse. It's like 160 and 150. I don't know. Like it's been a long time since I looked at statistics of that thing, and I think that people are getting taller regardless. So yeah, I don't know. This is the house I was building. Like I made a foundation, and I was yeah, getting ready. This is such a pretty place I found. I wanted to make a house here. And yeah, I found like a special type of wood that's white on the inside but purple on the outside. And that goes very well with my character. Yeah, and this is terracotta. Like, it's so cool. There's so many blocks. Wow. Actually, 174 is below the average for men here, so I'm basically short, even though I'm supposedly a woman. Just don't think about it. 168 is tiny. No. Where am I? Okay, here. This is like my house in the town. Oh my god, this is bugging. Okay. Yeah, I made this. It's like relatively chill garden stuff. I have a dragon, but flight is disabled. If I try to fly, I will get banned from the server. So we're just here for like a quick I'm gonna put on items and stuff. I'm gonna repair my stuff. Okay, so what needs repairing? Probably the helmet and I don't need the fishing rod. Like, I need a barrel that's like nothing. This one. Okay, I need one arrow. I don't care about the bow. I guess I can just take some wood. Take like a stack of dirt. Do I have dirt? Oh my god, no. I just remember I used all my dirt. Whatever. People get taller with nutrition? Yeah, this is true. So let's get more people access with nutrition. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do people need to be taller? Is that a thing that needs to happen? Let me remember how to make wooden bucket. It's like wood. Okay, this is like normal. Let me in. Was it worth it being a leech for your dumb brat friend? What? What are you talking about? My dumb brat friend? Whoa. What? Okay. Nagon looks really cool. So now elytras. I think there's elytras. I just haven't found them. Is this a restaurant or a witch tower? It's like a... yeah, it's a witch tower. Here... okay, I need to put in the milk. Yeah. Ignore all you want does in fact change it. Whatever, guy. Girl excavated a quarry and still used all the dirt in it. Yeah, did something like that. People need to be taller because then I'm less tall by comparison. Okay. I've never had trouble dating. Like, even with women, I've always been with like taller girls. So, I don't know. Like, I've never felt like height was like an issue. I mean, I'm taller than most men, so whenever I'm with men, you know, that you'd imagine that'd be a problem, but it's really not. What am I doing? Okay, I have like cheese on a stick. I need the burgers. I need to put them here. There we go. There we go. The wooden bucket is kind of cool because like different cows make different cheese. I have like a dairy cow. Yeah, so depending on the cow you pick, you get like a different type of cheese. There we go. And then we swap. I feel like I'm a fucking tall, what? Oh my god. Sorry, my chat is kind of like, man, living here in Mexico, but if I went to places of rich folks over the US, I would feel average. Yeah, it depends on the country where you live. Like, I have a friend who is like 168, I think, but she lives in Sweden, and yeah, like, yeah, you know, I cut the cheese. That's how you get cheese here. And she's like short in Sweden, right? Imagine that. Oh, right. Okay, so then what you do is that you put the cheese here, and then you get cheeseburgers, and they heal you a lot. Maybe I'm just Eastern European, but not being short is one of the main reasons I tell myself my social isolation probably temporary, since it can change. No, don't think like that. I know Eastern Europeans who are very tall, and they still struggle to like have friendships or what have you. Yeah. So, yeah, I have a friend who's Latvian from Riga, and he's pretty much what you'd expect a very like handsome, you know, white guy would be, but he still has a bit of trouble socializing. sometimes. And yeah, you know, like he is kind of doing okay these days, but he still struggles with the fact of like not you know, he's a bit how would I say this? He has a very Dostoevsky like view of the world, where there are things that depress him, and those things like can possess his worldview sometimes, and you know, it's a bit of a struggle for him to get certain things done. And he's very tall, and he's like conventionally handsome, I'd say, but he's still like not getting yeah, he's not getting all that much socialization as he'd like. So like, don't feel guilty, it happens to everyone. Being socially visible is like a skill that you can develop, and it helps if you find spaces where the traits you have are celebrated. So that's kind of what you need most of the time, to find your people. And then, you know, people might ask, but Ravi, where do I find my people? And well, I don't know, what do you care about? You know, if you didn't have the internet and you wanted to like meet someone, where would someone like you go? That's most of what it comes down to. Okay. Where's the diamond? There we go. Okay, so what I need to repair is mostly the helmet, chest plate, shovel, axe, and pickaxe. Okay. So I forgot. Helmet. There we go. So now we go here. I have to take off my stuff. 32. What name do we give it, guys? I'm gonna name it Catarosa, because you're here. You're participating. There you go. The helmet I just want to repair. This one I'm naming Pharaohs, because you're also here. Diamond leggings, I don't need to repair that. Diamond axe, I guess I can repair that. What enchantment does it have on breaking? Okay. So I'm gonna name it Ferrat. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I like giving names to things. Like this is a Shkavash, which is like a pigeon for like digging. And yeah, what enchantment does it have again? Oh, it's just like a work one. Okay, Empty Hermit, hi, I'm gonna name my shovel after you. Empty Hermit, there we go. Alright, we're all set up. So, gonna armor up. This mod kind of allows you to have your own, you know, to display what you want to display. So here, this is how I would look if I was having like the items I'm actually wearing. But I like this hat, and I don't like armor to show, so this is how I go around. A busy but hope to say hi. Yeah, you told me you were on finals. Or I remember reading that somewhere. Yeah. I am now your helmet. Yeah, you're my helmet. Yeah. I got good items on me. Look at this. It fills your entire bar. And now, yeah. The cheeseburger is very powerful. So, what do I want to do exactly? I guess I could use dirt, but since I don't have a lot of that, I'm just gonna take deep slate. I mean, I guess that's a rock. Fair enough. Also, it's a dapper outfit. Yeah, it's like a skin. I made it myself. I used to make like Minecraft skins for people a very long time ago. And yeah. 12:48. I think the thing starts in 12 minutes, so is there anything I can do to prepare more? Like, what would I need if I was going to the Nether? I don't know, like... I've been playing Minecraft for years, but I don't really... I never get to the Nether, right? Like, it's not a part of... It's not something I do. Okay, the Lost Eye, I know that's important. Because in this version of Minecraft, you need, like, the modified eyes for things. Are my comments being eaten now? I don't think they're being eaten, like, I can read you fine. Okay, is there anything that's missing before I go? Hungry YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, no, YouTube is very buggy. I'm on a Discord server of like YouTubers and everyone's quiet because we're all like logged in working on our channels. But every single time someone talks on that server is to say, oh, like YouTube is doing some shit again, hate that, that kind of thing. Ooh. Ooh. What's the best one, guys? I don't know. One would you choose? Dragon egg, dragon scale. I guess a nether star, whatever. What's the command for I'm streaming? Ha 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 ha. I don't remember it, but it gives you a purple name, and then people know when they interact with you that, you know, you're streaming, so they don't say things that get you in trouble. That's a good thing to have. Look, I have pots, but they have nothing in them. Ah, okay. Streaming. Now people know I'm streaming. YouTube is just a mess generally. Yeah, Nerstar works better. Yay. I don't know. I've never used like the netherite stuff. I'm guessing we're meeting at the town. This is the town. I got a red eye. Or like many eyes. And 13 others we can transform. Just wanted to clarify, I didn't mean I'm short and that's why I'm isolated, but I'm not short, so I'll never pass as a woman, so I have to stay in room. Ah, I see. No, there are tall girls. I think you can pass. You know, like, I know that's never something... If you really feel dysphoria, that's something that's hard to believe. So me telling you that, it's not gonna... You know, it's probably not gonna make a difference outright in how you perceive yourself, but there are a lot of cis women who are very tall, so you can just look what they're doing, right? I think that's one of the problems trans culture can have sometimes. We often isolate ourselves from like cis women, and they've been doing this shit for like hundreds of years, right? So if you think that we're neurotic about femininity, you should meet like cis women, like for real. Like the best voice training advice I've ever found has been not from like trans women guides, but from like schools for ladies, like ultra traditional cis women talking to each other as for how to get a man, all right? Like how do you speak more femininely so that guys will pay attention to you, things like that. I found a couple of those. I just, I don't want to sound like a child, so I do darken my voice because I do like the fish from like from like the Shark Tale movie. She's kind of like my aspirational voice goal. Yeah. Silly beat, I will do whatever to prevent someone actually going away, believing I want to be tone masculine. Yeah, I see. True, sometimes you say things in private that you don't want people to know. Yeah. Yeah, the main difference can happen if Eastern Europeans learn to act less evil to me. Okay, hot take. Is voice training actually real? Like, yeah. I've voice trained. Like, the way you're listening to me right now, that's not how I sound on my older videos, like the Quebec series. Where are we meeting, yo? Yeah, like, you can look at my older videos, or I don't know, if you donate if you donate money to me, I can like mask up my voice if you want. Like, should I make that a redeem? Like, I speak with like a guy voice? Is that a thing people would be interested in? I don't know. Bra. I used to have a thing that gave me like redeem notifications, but it no longer works because it's tied to a different streaming channel. I'm gonna look at Discord real quick. Because I think people are saying where do we meet? Lol. Yeah, like this is the town's empty. Maybe I did get yeah, maybe I'm in too early? I don't know. Genuinely don't get it because I just assumed to be a woman over the phone for like 2 years now, and I didn't really voice train. It just happened under a year on HRT. Okay, that's lucky. Like that can happen to people. It's yeah, don't worry about it. My deal is that I'm a tenor, so I actually trained to sing like classically, and I picked up a lot of habits that are like, contrary to, how would I say this, to what voice feminization tends to be. So yeah, don't do that. You should only do that if your life is threatened. Trans women should be allowed to be feminine, not incentivized otherwise. Yeah, no, don't worry. I don't mind. I'm very masculine. Like, I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm like a trans tomboy, so I don't, it's not something that bothers me, right? Like, there are girls that sometimes say like, oh, I wish I was raised as a boy because, like, I would have had more freedoms in certain ways, things like that. I think had I been cisgender, I would have been that kind of person. Like, I would have been the kind of person who wished she was raised as a boy. And I just understand myself as someone who got that opportunity, but at the price of, like, cis womanhood. So, I'm very comfortable with myself in a way. Okay, oh, hi. Ichi, hello. Can you hear me? Hi. Is she speaking?
I am. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, I had my mic muted in game. My bad.
Oh, no worries. How do you unmute the mic in game? Because I'm talking to my chat a lot. I don't want to.
So if you press V
Z.
and click on settings, go down to activation type. You can change it to press the button, and then just check your key bindings to see what your talk button is.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know where we're meeting for like the portal? Because I'm very lost. I'm in town, but no one's here.
Ravi?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you do /status and set it to streaming?
Status.
Just so others are aware. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thank you, my love.
Alright. Reminds me when I went to a Trotskyist event. Okay. None of that time. Can I respond with... I don't know. Oh, baby, I didn't have supportive parents, if that's what you're thinking. Yeah, no, I'm estranged right now. Okay, let me... Okay, so, activation. There's a key for activation. Because you did streaming, right? Yeah, I did, but I think there's also like... Okay, okay. Activation type, push to talk. I'm gonna use this one. And, yeah, I think that's fine. Hello, hello? Okay. It works right now. Okay, no, that's not a convenient key. Oh, every single key is used here. Ah! I threw my sword. Now that I shouldn't throw at all. Okay, now that I have that, I think... Yeah, I can tell you that... Yeah, my parents were not supportive, like, not at all.
Alright, give me a second. There we go. Is that better?
Yep.
Hello, hello. Figured out the keys. Haha.
Hey.
Well, you guys have potions and stuff. I don't have anything else.
I got corrupted and cursed die. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I have lost die.
Wow, these guys are like very advanced.
It's a Zora!
Oh my god.
I have an eye. Now, if you have any mounts that fly, then you can use them, or ride the speed, or fly. You can use them, and also in the end too.
Oh, okay.
And you are welcome to use... Ow! Who was that?
I'll go get my dragon. Then I'll be right back.
Murasaki!
No, okay, it wasn't me this time. I
Those
think
guys
all
are
my
fun.
animals just really for some reason.
For me being trans is #1 reason I didn't get any. How does any work? Normally to hide like parts of it. I get that. I get that. Like there are parts that I hate as well, but you know. You do have to live the life you can live at some point. And grieve the things you need to grieve. Wow. They have a dragon, look.
go.
Sit down.
Who's summoned their dragon? Right, we have to wait. Like, is there anyone else coming to spawn? They're into. Okay, we'll wait for others.
I have to take my dragon manually. I don't know where I put the stick.
What the? Who farted?
Who? Is that something you can do?
Nia, it went into your inventory. Should have the broom. Oh, you got it. Who's farting?
There's someone farting on the.
Fazula! I swear you learned the most stupid of spells. You too,
It's
Zora.
not a spell. It's not a spell. It's
Knock it.
It's a whoopee cushion.
Oh shit.
You want one?
Did not mean to do that. Put yourself out.
I don't have to do anything. I can just stay in my room and cry myself to sleep, calling one. No.
Hello.
You deserve to be happy.
Hi.
I hope you
My
can
bad.
be
Hi,
happy.
Jackie.
Oh wait, I've got soap now.
Guys, I can't take my dragon through the portals, right? I would have to summon it.
Is my
Okay,
mic
so we
working
have
now?
enough of the eyes. No ears.
Wonderful.
Okay, these
Yes,
guys
yes.
have fucking
Thank you.
full, powerful armor, so I guess I'm taking that.
Ravi, have you any mounts or flying?
I have my dragon here, but I don't know if I can like take it with me because I don't have the stick right now.
Alright, we'll just wait for a few more folks.
Is the Ender Dragon harder? It's the first time I played this.
What the heck?
I have no clue.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why?
Okay, if we're gonna wait, I'll go search for my stick so I can like save my
By
dragon.
the way, Zora, if Azula annoys you,
Oh god, I'm gonna have to like. Where is that? Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Where did I put that? It's not here. Dun, 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 dun. I did put it in like. I think it's in this one. Yeah, there it is. Now do a struggle session of self-criticism. No. Be happy. Choose to be happy. Okay. Quick teleportation. I got that, yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff.
wait. Oh, I forgot my broom. I forgot you can't fly and do that. Oh, whose broom did I just take? Murazaki, I think this one's yours.
Oh, you can make brooms? I didn't know that. That's cool.
There we go.
Going
All right,
home
so
real quick.
I did not mean to do that. All right, is everyone ready?
Dutch will
Ready.
come soon.
I'm ready.
We just had to do something real quick.
Okay, let's see.
I'm back.
Oh, there he
This
is.
again with the pearls.
You have your armor?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
English, not fart language, please.
How are we getting there? Like, where are we going to?
Walking.
No.
With our feet.
We're gonna
Can you
walk there.
don't hear
straight
me?
up. Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Who's dying?
I will be sent into internal
Fasola.
exile in Siberia for shame. I don't know.
Because with on yourself.
Oh, I
Do
see.
you want help with that, Fazola?
Cast the disease.
All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oi!
What?
Ichigo is Irish. By the way.
What is this idiot? Stop it! Are you going to pay attention or not?
I
Yes, this is
I was
okay.
being actively
Are we all
murdered by
ready?
other people. That's not my
Yes.
fault.
Yes.
Zora's
Right.
going to lead us since he's the expert here. Yeah. You have to. I can't remember how to do it.
Wait, don't we need blaze powder for it as well? And the person blaze powder need the eyes and throw them up.
There's a stronghold waypoint with a bunch of eyes. Okay, whereabouts is the stronghold?
What's the name of the
Is this-
thing?
Is it Stronghold too?
What end portal?
Stronghold 2.
It's end portal.
End
Oh,
portal.
and portal.
Okay. Oh my god, look at this place.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh goddamn.
Ooh. Ancient portal.
Whoa.
me, poison you to death.
Is this like a new Minecraft organic structure or is it from the mod?
It's the mod. I think it's create as well.
Oh, there was already eyes.
Yeah, there was.
The
There were.
cryptic eye.
This
There were
wouldn't
six.
include it.
Yeah. The ones I have are not.
No,
are not
it's
there.
already
What
there.
other eyes are we missing?
So there's the evil eye, the guardian eye, I think, the magical eye, the witch
What other
eye.
eyes are we missing?
Okay, exotic eye, undead eye, witch eye, magical eye, guardian eye, evil eye, rogue eye, and the cold eye.
Yes, we can hear you too.
Okay, so
Imagine
what
dragging
others
the
are we
dragon into
missing?
the portal. I have a magic stick where I can summon my dragon. Don't worry about it.
I can't read. And I didn't see it in the chat. I didn't hear.
Ba, 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 ba.
I can't hear. Give me a second. That's why I can't hear you.
There's
I'm not
something very cool
ignoring you.
about this mod.
Give me
You
a
guys
minute.
can hear echoes because we're
No, she
inside
obviously
a
hates me,
cave.
guys.
It's so cool.
Oh, there we go.
All of this is like deep slate.
I keep switching over from my speakers to my. I just want to
okay.
mute myself.
Okay, let me tell you which ones all over again, okay?
Oh.
The ones we don't have are the cold eye, the guardian eye, evil, magical, witch, undead, and exotic.
I just added
Okay.
the undead.
So
Might
what
have
else
proposed
is
that
there?
you would just take all the eyes out and let Ichi put in all the eyes.
We
No,
can't
because
pick
I'm
them out.
stupid. Yeah. What two other
Um,
eyes then do we need?
We don't have the exotic eye and the
Okay.
cold eye for sure.
So exotic eye and cold eye.
Yep,
Okay, give me a
those
second.
Look at me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Don't die there.
Die.
I'm not dying, I promise.
Okay.
We
Noise.
appreciate
I
that.
was
Take care, guardian.
All right, we ready? We ready?
Who's jumping
Kaiju.
first?
What am I saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Kaiju for? Fuck me. We all ready?
We're
On
ready.
the
We're
count
ready.
of 3. 3, 2, 1. Go.
16!
Oh my god, I think I selected a very inconvenient key there. You saw like an overlay of my other outfit. Oh my god, that's not good. Hello?
Oh!
Whoa.
Hello? Oh,
There we are.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so this is where you're gonna.
Save your ears,
Oh,
guys.
the.
Wait, what? I'm back. Hello.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
whale!
bloody whale!
Here, very beautiful.
Oh, hell.
You ready, guys?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the whale, the end
so
whale.
cute.
You can tame it, by the way, but I can't remember how you can tame it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, shit.
It's so pretty.
I didn't know my
we should go
stepmom
back
was in the
and do it.
game.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Oh my gosh, the fight.
Come on, come on, come on! No, don't look at the enders! Don't look at the enders! Come on, flying mounts!
I don't have a mount. I have myself.
Let's
Okay,
do these.
What? Can't summon my dragon. What? It won't let me summon my dragon. Okay. Guess I'm fighting on foot. Guess I'm fighting on foot. Why am I undressing? What the hell is this?
Uh-oh.
Ah! I didn't mean to... Oh, he's coming down!
Okay.
I know! Trigger guys! Guys!
Okay.
Oh, Jesus!
Okay.
Beat him up!
Yeah, I'm going.
Sorry, I did not mean to kill there.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was too
Fast.
Yeah,
Round 2?
Yeah, we got him very
We are
fast.
With summon another one?
we could
Yeah.
run too.
pro gamers right here, guys.
This is
Wait,
too
there's
nice.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Careful of the
Where do I go?
Why they don't like me? Fuck off.
Okay.
Alright. Wait, how do we summon the dragon again?
4 end crystals.
Yeah.
1 on each side.
Okay, so game mode and game mode creative.
We won.
Where do we need to place them?
It didn't take that much.
In the middle on each side.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
like
Zora's
that.
got them. Never mind.
What the?
There you go.
Oh! Here he
Round
comes!
2, baby.
Who's doing me up and down?
Ooh.
Oh god,
Where is it?
Watch out. Watch
it's
out.
coming.
It's gonna summon all the
hiding.
crystals and then it'll...
Oh, what the fuck?
Shit, that's...
Almost there!
I didn't
Does the regular bow not work on him?
2
I
more!
see my arrows like bounce.
Here
Uh-oh.
it comes!
Oh.
Oh god. This is so beautiful, by the way. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's there! It's back!
Oh my god. He's very high in the sky. Okay.
Nice!
I got
Wait,
him.
did we get it? No, it's...
No,
No.
we did not.
Wait, I can't see because of the broom. Oh, there it is.
Yes! I got an arrow on him. Oh, he's gone.
Here
Where
the
did it
end
go?
well. Here it is. It's lovely.
The sky is very beautiful, I have to say.
Who did I hit? I hit someone.
I think
but-
you hit me, Dutch.
Okay.
Stop hitting each other. Hello?
I'm not even shooting at Guardian.
Okay,
Okay.
guys.
Marisha.
Something was shooting at me.
It was not me.
Fucking projectile time it is. Get out of here.
Oh god. I've fallen off.
Fuck off!
No, don't fuck this shit up again.
I don't intend to.
What? No.
Can the please stop Enderman stuff?
I think that's it.
Lightning strikes.
It's dead again.
Okay.
Guardian.
Yes, I
Okay,
see
we got
it!
him, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him.
Okay. Who got the eggs?
I got the egg.
Right. So, give me a second. All right. That's my broom coming down.
I've
One
got-
minute.
Wait, what?
Some
Wait, do you
teeth
know
and
what
some
my
scales and
thing
some legs.
All right. Give me a second.
The
We'll go
Endermen
back
are so
to-
scary. Uh-huh.
We'll go back to spawn, and I'll give you your gifts for participating. Okay?
We get gifts?
We're getting gifts.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because the event was
Oh.
short too. I didn't think we would.
We have
Wait, let's
literally
go.
archmages, multiple ones. What do you
Yeah,
expect?
I think we have a
What
lot
do
of
you
people
expect
who are like
happens?
very dedicated. Hard mode, dedicated players.
Y'all put me to shame. Actually, I want to try something. Give me a second. Give me a second. Where is it?
Yeah, we
Someone killed. Wait, I want to try
we
something.
work
Give me a
fast,
second.
huh?
Don't run too. There it goes.
Wait.
I'm gonna take some endstone. Why not? Now that I'm here, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. That's why. There we go. Alright. Let's go then. Back to spawn.
How do I skip this? Okay, yeah. I've read the credits already. Don't have time for your philosophy degree stuff. Eeh. I have like boots on that make me go faster. Can I summon my dragon? Okay. Can I now summon my dragon?
Alright, I'm going to get you your things. Give me a second. Alright, give me a I'm going to replace Brew.
What can I
Brew,
do?
Mahogany, where is it? Mahogany, and then
Hello.
what was it? Large satchel. Okay, Mirzaki. There you go. Oh, Robbie, what is there you go.
Okay.
Give me a second. Where is it? Okay,
Put it on.
I got this. I can do this.
Put
Give
it-
me just
yeah,
a
you have to
minute,
equip it.
okay?
Take your time. No need to hurry.
What happened?
He's ever,
You can crash
he's
like
ever
this. I didn't know.
farting.
Don't make me poison you, Baz.
Where is it?
Look, I got some endstone from that. I think that was like
Give me a second. Almost.
biggest victory of the day.
Seriously?
Ow!
No, don't touch. Don't die, Dutch.
Wait,
Who
who's
did
dying?
this?
Dutch is dying.
Does someone live in the Hobbit house? Yeah, there's someone who
Exactly.
lives in the Hobbit house.
No farting.
I cannot believe this. I got almost withered.
I can see your
What the-
outline
where is
right
it?
now.
Give me a second. I've almost.
Pra, pra, pra.
No, that's not it.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
We have the power of high-level wizards.
Yeah. Alright. How many people are here?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Alright.
5, 6,
Six, I think.
7.
Six,
Seven?
seven?
Okay.
6, 7?
Okay, Ben.
Oh my god.
Ben.
The first.
Banner.
Wait. I don't want everyone. So, Nia, I
am the funniest person.
Wait. Yep, I'm going to give another item. So, Nia, here. Wait. Guardian.
Thank you.
Mirzaki. Zora. Oh, no, wait. Zora. Wait. Oh, there. Vizola. Neither. Ravi. Oh, who did that go to? Bean? That's
Oh, I got
fine.
it.
Or. Okay, here we
No,
go.
I got
Jackal. Did you get it?
Hey.
Alright.
Yes.
Now, this ones are going to be fun, so give me a second. Alright, so first off is Nia. Then next up is Jackal.
Mm-hmm.
Next is then Dutch.
With the best skin
Next-
ever.
Oh, did that go? Did you get? You got it, Ravi?
Yeah, I got it.
No, I didn't get it.
Vazola. Zora.
Oh.
Mirazaki. And
I
Guardian.
don't know what these
That should be
items do.
everyone.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And now you
Thanks
can go to the
to-
end and explore. And so the end whale you can tame, and the ender cities will have items that will unlock for those here archmages for casting bigger and better spells. Also, for anyone who has a dragon mount, you can now create a dragon nest in the overworld. So you can, which is lava and stuff.
Oh,
So, there you go.
that's nice.
But yeah.
No,
Sorry the
it's
event
not.
was so short. I didn't think it'd be.
No, don't worry
No.
about
Oh,
it.
it was
We're very
fun.
powerful. It was fun.
That. Why have I
It's always
got a
fun to
totem?
fight the dragon up close.
Oh!
What did you do?
What was that?
Bro, killed the
Who's
villager.
beating up?
My dragon.
There's a trader.
Yeah, they're beating up the merchant. Don't beat
Oi!
up the merchant.
Don't
What
kill.
are you doing?
No!
Why are we killing a?
Lamborghini.
Why are we killing a llama?
Yeah. Oh.
It's not a llama, it's an alpaca.
It's the same.
It literally said trade a llama.
That's a llama.
It's an
actually.
alpaca!
No.
Uh-huh!
The same
No.
thing, right?
Spawn in. It's a llama.
Okay.
Ow! No spells, it's spawn!
I was killed!
You were?
Yeah, I popped my totem. I had
Yeah,
totem
too.
while dying, I lost it.
Alright, let me go delete that stuff since you're all having fun then. I'll be back.
Okay.
Quick, steal all the pies.
I'm
The
guessing
pies.
Really chaotic. Yeah, well, welcome to chaos.
I want me
Welcome to chaos.
pies.
Where's Bastion
I'm guessing the event
going?
is over.
I don't
Like,
know.
what
I think he's chasing after Chew.
It's going up.
They're all chasing her.
Guys.
What the fuck?
Yeah, someone has like a cushion they can fart.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like an item you can have. I don't know why you would want to have it, but you can have it.
It's funny though.
It's first time that I can see your character. Last time you were invisible.
I was
I
invisible.
remember
well.
that. It looks
Be right back.
adorable.
Thank you. I made it. I make Minecraft skins if you want one.
Damn. Where did Dutch go?
Oh.
There he is.
Yeah, he's over there.
You bloody brilliant.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Ichio died.
Oh.
I
Of course
cannot
she
remember
died.
what I had. I literally deleted all my frickin' stuff.
Oh. How did you die? Oh.
Yeah.
When I tried to, for creative to get rid of the stuff that was in my inventory.
Ah, sad life.
F.
Ah well, I can get it again. I'll just tharp it back in. But yes, thank you for joining for the event. I
No
appreciate
worries.
y'all.
Thanks for hosting the event.
Thank you for
Exactly.
hosting.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah. No problem. I'm going to say bye to the other guys as well, but have fun.
Yeah.
will.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chuckles.
Of course he does.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a flight to like continue building the base I was making. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys.
Alrighty. We'll see you next times.
Later.
Bye.
Fly, dragon, fly. And yeah, that's it. I think we can what would I say? Yeah. We can resume our conversation. Just gonna land my dragon here. I was over prepared. Sit down. Sit down, animal. Me too. We've come very far. Okay. So now I'm going to what's the name of the thing? Kyrioclomor? Oh yeah, so this is like a place I found where I'm building. This is like a wild waystone. I didn't put this one here, it was already here. I guess this area is like special. And let me show you guys one element of this mod that is kind of cool is that there's a tree here that speaks. You can see its face. It's called a wise oak. There is its face. But like, you shouldn't talk to him during the day because he gets bothered and then he starts acting mean, and I don't want him to be mean to me. I don't like being when NPCs are mean to me. I don't know. I'm I'm the kind of girl that's really, I'm not a confrontational person, like at all. And I guess that was one of my troubles with like crowd over the years, but also just like recently, right? Because he's a very confrontational person. Like, he thrives in conflict, and I'm not like that. Part of being like a grown-up is recognizing when you don't have certain traits, right? Not even because you can't develop them, but because you should understand that, you know, if you don't have a certain trait in a moment, then like you kind of have to live with that and make your choices. The dragon was basically BTFO'd like some small fry billy. Yeah, I mean, people have been playing this game for a while on this server, and some of us are very overpowered. I wouldn't say I am, because I'm not like a Minecraft tryharder, but like some of the other guys that you saw, they are overpowered. Look at this color palette. It looks checkered. It looks so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, like, I think I could have beaten the Ender Dragon on my own. But the thing is that here we had like 15, well, maybe 4 people, or at least 3 of them, who are like much better players than I am. Like, much better players than I am. At like the fighting aspect of Minecraft. So, I mean, yeah, it was obviously not going to to last long. Oh no! My wood. Oh god. I'll go pick it up later. I'll just fill the holes that are left for now. I got these luxury materials for my house that's being furnished. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Stripped spruce. Oh, okay, I see. I had forgotten what material I had on hand. Yeah. Choo, 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 choo. Nice and pretty. This is the 3rd stage. I need to think what I want to do on each stage. But I think I want maybe like 4 of them. Yeah. Oh my god, checker floor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Minecraft designer. Like, this is the rock I think has a better combination. I'm gonna run out of this. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, look, this is how it's supposed to look on like sunlight, and within like a house, this is how it looks. It's a spruce log and quartz. This is like a combination that I personally like. And here's like a staircase. Yeah, look, this is so cool. Wow. Alright. I guess I have to go to the nether now, huh? Okay. Hana, Wither Me Timbers. Is there nether? No, there's no nether. Next. I think that which one is it? 420 Blazed. I mean, I've never been there, but what is this? Oh, it's a blaze spawn. Okay. Where am I? Where do I want to go? Harry's Tavern. Oh, these people are very good at building. Where am I? Where do I want to go? Mikas and Muse. Yeah, this one. This one's in spawn. And I think there's an end portal, like over here.
And text.
Bro got ideas. We are fucked.
God.
It's Jover.
It's a
I don't know.
diva.
Murasaki, can I hit you with that shortly? I want to test it. It's costing now 800 mana.
I think those guys might be planning something. Who knows what. Okay, let's go to the nether, which is basically like a Minecraft hell. Not a fan of the nether, personally. Oh, I sent him to the overworld. It's always... This place gives me a lot of anxiety, like, for real. There's zombies? Do I have to... Oh, I have to. I have the high ground. Oh, they're fire resistant. I was not aware of that. Where are you? Ha! You are such a... Are they smart? Can they hide from arrows? Let me try to like... Oh no, there's a ghast somewhere. Okay, I better move. I better move. There we go. Quartz. My darling metal. Okay, I forget how strong these are here. What? Tlamiequilitzli. So that means to multiply in Nahuatl. And look, it multiplies quartz. Now I have a lot of it. I have to like identify between like the two of pickaxe I have, because one of them is for digging and the other one is for like resource multiplication. Crimson fungus. Okay. Yeah, this one's the one for digging. Shkavash. What is that? Is that a bat? Oh my god, I had never seen one of those. I don't want to bother it anyway, like if it's resting... I don't want its attention. Okay. I guess I have that. 3 quartz blocks. Are you domesticated? Can I give you burgers? Do you eat? Maybe a mushroom? Would you like a mushroom? Well, all right then. I don't wanna force an interaction with wildlife. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Wonderful. We came here all the way just for this rock. What? We'll continue building after we have like maybe a stack of the thing. Oh, someone has been here before. I guess they didn't care about the same items I cared about. They didn't take the course. Yeah, look how fast it is. Yeah, wow. Let me go. Ooh, hello. Hello, my darling. Ooh, if you stand on top of one of those things, it hurts you. Okay, let's see. Ha. 14. Yeah, it's become very rare on this situation. I'm gonna... I don't really need all this wood on me right now. I don't care about the million either. These things I can make do without. Oh my god. Did I get him? I got him. Yeah. Ouch. Nookie. Oh my god, one of these things. They give you steak. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What did I do? 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 Oh my god, no! 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 Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. 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 I hope I didn't lose my items. Thank goodness. Items are not lost. Yeah, I did like the president of stupid thing there. I tweaked on camera, guys. I tweaked on camera. Oh my god. Cryoclumber. I hope I have enough quartz. If I don't have enough quartz and I have to go back. This is why I don't like the nether. I don't like the nether. I don't like the nether. But look how pretty it looks. This is why it's worth it. This luxury. Is it enough? Is 14 enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it was enough. I didn't need that many of it. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. The event is over, by the way. If you wanna have a conversation with me right now, you can. Like, if you have something you want to ask me about, this is the time. This is a very rare type of tree in this mod, which is the wisteria log, and it's kind of special because it's white wood with a purple exterior, and I like that because it looks like my character. And I was very lucky because the first place I went to, I just kind of found this wood. The first time I see it on like Minecraft. So I'm very happy, and I want to use it in my building. Bruh, what's going on? Why is this not fall? Okay. I guess I'll leave that for later. I'll let the sands of time take care of that. Yeah, this is a wonderful wood. It's very rare. I have been exploring like a lot of the map, but I've only found it like near the spawn once, and I am trying to like grow a forest of pink ones over here as a conservation effort. Regularly I just have like three. There are three species of these three. There's the purple one, the pink one, and the white one. And I guess I'm bringing the pink one to this place. Oh look, they grow very fast. Look at them grow very fast. They're kind of like willows. They look like willows. So yeah, I have a sustainable tree farm. I cut them, but then I plant them again. And I'm doing like reforestation basically. Ha 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 ha. My vegetarian wood cutting project. Yeah, I'm vegetarian, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Yeah. I mean, some of you know, because some of you are in the Discord, right? I've talked about being vegetarian before, but I am vegetarian. I am just not a very good vegetarian. I make a lot of exceptions. When I'm by myself at my house, I try to eat, you know, as much greens as I can. But I found that being vegetarian in like social settings is something that's actually quite difficult. So I decided I make social exceptions. Like if I'm out on like a party or going out with friends or something like that, if it's like a special occasion, like if I'm traveling to another country and there's like food in that country that's you know, there's no vegetarian options, which happens sometimes, right? In those situations, I'll happily, well, maybe not happily, but I'll eat meat. Also for like the cultural experience. But generally speaking, when I'm at home, I try not to eat meat because of like the moral reasons. And yeah, that's like something that people I guess often misunderstand about vegetarianism. They think that you can do vegetarianism as like a diet. But if you're doing vegetarianism and calling it vegetarianism, like you have to do it for the animals. Like there's a big difference between the vegetarianism of the Hindus, who do it because of like purity reasons and purity rituals, than the vegetarianism of like the West, which is more of like a Kantian philosophical framework, right? Where you avoid eating animals because you don't want to impose suffering on another being. The Hindu one, I guess it's similar in that it has also a logic of like not harming another living being, but it comes from a more religious place than a moral place, if that makes sense. So yeah, for example, Hindu vegetarians, they will not eat eggs, but like Western vegetarians will eat eggs. That's one of the differences, because for like Hindus, there's this detail about the egg in the sense that it's carrying a life, and yeah, they don't vibe with eating that, I guess. Oh, how tall was I making them? I need to remember. I think it's 4. 3, 4. No. Yeah, and for example, like, if you're a vegetarian trying to get to veganism, like doing that sort of transition, you can't, or you at least you should avoid dairy, right? Because with dairy you're kind of exploiting cows. Like there's that sort of conception, but Hindus don't care. Like they will drink milk and eat cheese and all that. I try to avoid dairy. Like milk, I don't drink milk. I mostly drink like nuts, nut milks. But I do eat a lot of cheese. Like it's one of my proteins. So yeah, that's I guess a difference between the Hindu vegetarians and the Western vegetarians. I wonder if there are other cultures that have like vegetarianism in this sort of way. We'll have to see. But yeah, like even those kinds of things are very informed by cultural practices, cultural expectations. So yeah. You'd imagine all vegetarians are the same, but we're not. Maybe another tree. Wasn't enough wood in that one. What? Eh. I've heard that the Hindus have a lot of like vegetarian foods, and I've been very slow to try them. I think they would make my life a lot easier, because I do like foods that are very, very flavory, right? Like I enjoy that, but I don't really. It's not something I really procured, and I think it would be good if I looked into like their recipes, because in my case, I guess one of the things that makes food like nice for me is when it has like a very flavorful like aspect to it. And I know that Indian food is like very flavorful, but I don't know, I guess my life just hasn't aligned in such a way that I could give myself the time to do that, right? To spend like a what would I need, like a year or so studying like Indian cuisine. There's stories in Hinduism where basically they made the kings Well, no, there's this temple. I'm thinking of a temple, of a very specific temple where they made like a king. Maybe it was he was a king of. I forget. Yeah, they made a king of the descendants of the Mongol rulers of India. Eat like vegetarian in a temple that's in Punjab. Yeah. And the idea of this temple was that it was a place where like all the religions of the Indian subcontinent could eat. And it was kind of a dining hall. And, you know, it was meant to be like a place of some relative level of equality in interfaith interaction. So, Mughal, that's what it's called, yeah. So when the Mughal king comes over, they make him sit with the rest of the peasants that were kind of eating there, which was a bit special because, you know, if you were like the Mughal emperor, you wouldn't. Yeah, that's not something you would normally do. Oh, okay, I landed on the tree. Yeah, and that temple, which still exists today, and it's in Punjab. Its name kind of skips me right now, but like it's a real temple. It tries to serve food that Hindus, Muslims, and Sikh can all eat without worrying. And most of its food is vegetarian. So that's great. Like they have vegetarian meals and everyone can go. And if I ever do tourism in India, that's like one of the places I would like to go. But it's in Punjab. I think I'm not sure if it's like safe to go to Punjab right now because of the conflict between India and Pakistan over it. So I don't know. I hope they resolve their differences by the time I can go on tourism to India. Oh my god, that's like crazy thing to say. Crazy thing to say. I'm surprised sometimes by my monologue, my internal monologue. Checkered floor. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a room, like just a regular room. I have never in my life said something so self-serving. I think, like, oh, I hope they solve their differences by the time I can visit their country, so I'm not made uncomfortable by war. Okay. I'm gonna restructure this. I like what I did. I just don't like the decision. I have to make different stairs. Okay. So, oh god, I need more quartz, don't I? I'm gonna have to go to the nether again. Dinkelberg! Okay. Okay, maybe if I'm smart, I can... I can do a corruption here. Okay. Is this gonna work? I think it's gonna work. I don't think anyone's gonna notice. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. No, 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 no. Yeah. Okay, here. And now here we do this. And this. Oh, did I not count the steps right? Am I bad at math? Is this what the game is telling me? Do I not know how to count? Did I make a mistake in arithmetic? Is this real? Oh my god, I think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake. Ah. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, how do I engineer this right? Okay, so it has to be the case that this is the floor, so that here I can have stairs to the next stage. Interesting. So then I get one of these, and there we go. I mean, it's not the most elegant solution, but it's a solution, I think. Oh my god, I'm gonna need more wood. Okay. That's good. That's a good place for a lantern. Okay, so here I need to make it like one step taller. Ah. Hmm. I guess I like the... Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so this looks good. But then I have the stairs here. And then I have the stairs here. Hmm. But the stairs should have like 1 point of elevation in order to work. So that means that the floor needs to start here. Okay. There we go. Well, not here because then I can't descend. But that's like the height of the floor. Choot, 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 choot. Question is, how do I achieve this separate? Ooh, that gives me an idea. Got an idea, got an idea. I am very relaxed. I should probably not be this relaxed. I have... Yeah. I think I'll be here for like an hour more and then... I'll go to work. I have like a couple of videos I have to finish for like my job. You guys don't know, but I have a job right now making videos for a project that's like secret. Okay, there we go. That gives it a more... a better look. Yeah, I have a project making videos. Yeah. Since I had my unfortunate like differences with crowd, I was lucky enough that at the same time since last year I've been I had a project where some people were interested in having me work on a different sort of video. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Pine. Can you hear like my cell phone notifications? Tell me if you can hear that. If you can, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't have a microphone with like the smart yeah, silence integrated thing. This is fine. Okay, it's fine. This is very good. Yeah, Brett. I had my differences with crowd, and it has really colored my experience of like January. But going forward, I don't think I want that to color too much of my experiences. Going forward, he's not a bad person, but there are things he could do to be a good person that he's not doing. And like something I worked on my own therapy process, like talking to my parents and such, is precisely that, you know, sometimes there can be people who are otherwise good, but they make choices that yeah, make them less good, I guess. Oh, okay, so I had this floor thing. There we go. Yeah, this is... I like this. I like this choice. Bien. Bien. Okay, there's a symmetry to it now. I can commit to this. Bravo, 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 bravo. Yeah. I think the biggest lesson I took from like 2025 is that you know, there are always problems in life that are caused by the way you choose to live, right? But many problems in life come from struggles you choose for yourself, and you can choose different struggles if it's something you really want to procure, right? Like if you spent a very long time doing something, getting good at something, it doesn't have to be your entire life if you don't want it to be. There's, even at whatever age, at whatever moment, your life can be about whatever you want it to be. And it's the sooner you like accept that, and I'm mostly speaking for myself here, like, but like the sooner I could think in those terms, the sooner a lot of like internet fights and things of that nature stopped occupying so much space in my mind and in what I wanted to do. I will say that I don't believe I am like a healthy... I'm not at a point where I would consider my engagement with the internet healthy. Like, not yet. but I realized a lot of things that I needed to realize in order to get somewhere that looks like somewhere I'd like to be. There we go. Okay, I guess I can close these holes now. Or maybe I shouldn't? Like, here's stairs. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. What is your something that you guys learned this year? Was 2025 a good year? I was stressed. Like, speaking politically, state of the world kind of stuff, I was very stressed. I'm kind of bummed because, like, Mexico had a very lucky election year, I want to say, where we got a very good president that could be doing a lot of good things, but a lot of the good things she could be doing are not happening because she's doing, like, project management for MAGA, right? Like, she's constantly in the need to negotiate what she wants to do with, like, yeah, with, like, what circumstances allow for. And I regret the fact that, you know, something that could have been very, very good is a more compromised, like, version of itself, precisely because that's a consideration that we need to take care of all of a sudden. But, you know, it is what it is. I think if we had to have someone in power in this moment, we have a very good person for that to be the case. You know, it's good to have, how would I say this? It's good to have money when you have, you know, when you could be spending that money on, like, things that would make your life better. But it's probably better to have money when something bad happens, right? Like, it's probably good to have some degree of security when a storm comes. And I don't know, I guess that's how I feel about things right now. Like, things could be a lot better, but because of the fact that they're not worse, they're better. they're as good as they could possibly be in the circumstances, and I guess that's fine. I really like how it's starting to look like the base. I have feelings about things. Okay, here we're gonna need one of these. I don't know why I had these blocks are not the right wood. There we go. Should I probably get rid of these stairs? I think so. What I want right now is sand, but I don't think I'm anywhere near sand at the moment. Because I do have a river close to this place, but it's not... You know, it's a mineral river. Oh wait, no, there's sand. Yeah, there's sand, actually. Huh. We do have sand. Bra, 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 bra. Bra, 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 bra. Yeah, I don't know. Another thing I kind of thought last year is that if I aspire to be... I don't know what I would call myself even, but like a content creator that does like some level of history education, political education, whatever you want to call it. It is important that I use my time in ways that are conducive to good things. And a lot of that involves knowing that there's things that are efficacious in order to generate the types of change we'd like to see in the world for things to get better. But there's also things that are not efficacious, like things that make things worse, I guess. Or things that don't do anything. And this is the year I've kind of come to understand that posting on Twitter... Well, last year, right? Like, it was a year I came to understand that, like, posting on Twitter doesn't really change anything. That was, like, my moment. But I think a lot of people are going through some version of that moment right now, because we heard relatively, like, a few days ago that in the Epstein files, that, you know, the whole culture war aspect of like the internet might have been just like manufactured from the top, right? Like there might have been internet platforms that just kind of organized in such a way that what happened in like 2016, 2014. And that's very disappointing for me because, you know, I definitely was one of the people who, when I was younger, those were participations. Those were conversations I cared about. And I guess I kind of reached the point learning about everything we've learned about that doesn't seem like it's all that important, right? Like, a lot of that was manufactured. A lot of like culture war stuff was just you know, the owner of 4chan being friends with Epstein, and 4chan is coping very hard about it right now. Ha 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 ha. That's crazy. I don't know what to think. Like, you know, I had my moment of realizing that internet fights are pointless in like a highly personal way, but there are a lot of people who are realizing that right now, but in a different way, right? In a different way, because there are many ways you can come to that conclusion, I guess, and one of the ways you can come to that conclusion is by saying yeah, by saying, oh, turns out all these disagreements were actually like manufactured. And I guess it's sad because you do feel scammed in a way once that becomes obvious. And I do feel scammed. And I feel other people also feel scammed. And I guess one thing we could be doing that is wise is realizing that like culture war modes of engagement are pointless. And yeah, this year I want to pick less fights on Twitter. I had a bad start, if I'm honest, because of things that happened, but you know, I kind of realized, oh, look at deer. Wow. Wow. I kind of realized those are my intentions for like 2026. Can you guys believe we're in 2026? That's crazy. Like, when I was a kid, I couldn't imagine life going past 2019, right? Like, 2020, what's gonna happen after 2020? Like, oh my god. Chin, chin, chin. Wisdom drop. Silly internet arguments. I believe in you. Year of not getting baited. Yeah. Sorry, the chat bugged out and I wasn't able to read it. I thought I was like speaking to myself for a second. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys have been speaking so much and I haven't been able to read it. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. My chat bugged on my screen. Silly internet argument. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And is anyone surprised that each of the new generation is increasingly consisting of people that search for alternatives to the internet? Yeah! Like, that's so weird to me. Because, like, when I was a kid, right? If you were, like, the only atheist, to say one thing, right? If you were the only atheist in your small town, then the internet kind of was where you went because you couldn't be understood elsewhere. But now, people are getting off the internet. Right? Like, people don't want to be on the internet anymore. They think it as a place that's, like, toxic and such. Like, I mean, the internet had evolved from the 1980s to meet the needs of the people from that time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think they kind of knew that people would get addicted to this thing. Like, my conspiracy, like, my personal conspiracy is that iPad kids were planned. Right? Yeah, they were like manufactured from above to Okay, can I turn this into die? No, I can't turn this into die. Yeah. Made it to 2026 and the Olympics are soon too. Yeah, they're gonna be in my country. We're gonna have Olympics in Mexico. No, wait, no, they're not in Mexico. I'm thinking of the World Cup. Sorry. You know, as someone who's Mexican, we care a lot about the World Cup. There's like Olympics. What are you talking about? It's so sad, like Mexico's case, I guess, because we are. Ooh, hello, baby. We are very passionate about football, but we're very bad on it. And it's not because we're bad, right? It's not because we are Wandering Winemaker, huh? Okay. Yeah, no, it's not because we are bad. I know this is gonna sound like cope, but it's not because we are bad, necessarily. It's because we are... Often when we compete in international games, we're always competing against the CONCACAF. So that's Central America and North America. And I'm gonna throw a bit of shade here, but those are not the best teams in the America. Like, Mexico dominates North American football and Central American football. But we could be playing against Argentina and Brazil. And we could be playing against Chile. And these are, like, incredibly strong teams. And we just never interact with them. Because yeah, no, we've not done enough to like bridge that gap and play against them. So what ends up happening is that we're always stuck being the biggest fish in a small pond, and our team has not improved enough for Mexico to like do good in international games. Like we're very comfortable dominating North American football, and we don't have a bad team, but it's not like the European leagues, because for example in the European leagues you do have a lot of teams that are good like all around. And yeah, like it's frustrating. Look, I'm making flowers. Let me read the rest of your messages. It stopped loading after a point. The Americans knew the power it would contain. Also, are the burgers generally better than golden carrots? In this mod, they are, yeah. Yellow dye. I want a lot of yellow dye. I don't know non-chunky stairs. She looked in for real. Rotating shapes in her mind. Yeah, might have to turn the staircase down and rebuild it. Yeah, no, I made this like this structure. Which construction? Thank you for the videos on Quebec. Ah, oui. T'inquiète, je les ai fait avec plaisir. As far as I know, have been studied by a lot of people. Girly, busy, and hardworking. What does Matt say about staircases right now? It says that I did well. Did I make it wrong? How do you make yellow glass? Oh, I see. Okay. Les parallélismes parallélis. Meanwhile, I should get employment. Yeah, we can hear it, girl. Wisdom drop. Yeah. What about Mexico's female team? They do okay. But the American team in like women's football, like the United States team, is like probably the better one out of like CONCACAF and such. Let me see. You can make these kinds of glass panels. Huh. What an interesting... Is it worth it? I'm gonna go ahead and just keep that for later. I have enough material that I could do that at some other time. Look. Behold my technology. We have yellow windows for ambience. No. No. Luckily I have a pickaxe with silk touch. I can get my glass back. Yeah. Yeah, I made it to 2026. Amazing. Put a pork leg to stew and Rabbi's talking about vegetarianism. I was talking about vegetarianism. Oh my god, bro. I haven't been reading the chat at all. Sorry, it bugged on my end. I keep it on like a slider, but it wasn't loading. You gave your tools custom names? Yeah, you can do that. I gave it after people who were in the chat, so they felt like they were, you know, part of the experience, because they are. Like, if you are watching a stream, you are with the streamer, right? This looks so good. I like that. I like these like... I like that. I like what I'm doing. I can see my vision. Most of the time when you're on a creative process, you're like, this sucks, I suck. But then you slowly reach the stage where you're like, I'm cooking. I'm reaching that stage of like cooking. Look at this. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm cooking. All I know is that there is a ceasefire, but who knows how long it will last. I am not sure. Everything is on fucking fire, and Uncle Sam, please don't look at us. I pull this out in time, don't worry. Once I know Ravine looks, he's visiting. Yeah, no. I am not capable of solving international conflicts, guys. Come on. Anyway. Just take care of yourselves. Like, I think one thing you need to learn, you know, if you were the kind of person who watched content creators like me in 2016 and such, you need to understand on some level that, you know, what we do is entertainment. The people you see engaging each other politically on the internet are not changing the world. They are like a good barometer of like where things are and what conversations people are having, but you know, if you are a commentator, what's true more often than not is that you are reflecting world politics instead of like influencing them. You're like a barometer of how people feel, less so than someone that's innovating ideas. It's important to understand on some level that we are all, how would I say this? We are all people who look at things and reflect the biases of our time. And unless we're like very carefully trained, we can't really comment on solutions or make predictions. Whenever you see a content creator that comments on like politics or whatever, they're usually just like a collection of biases and opinions put together discussing something. But that does not mean we are capable of like changing the world just by looking at it. And the healthiest thing you can do is get involved somewhere local where you're doing things that are local. Because whenever you're doing something local, that's like the closest you can ever be to somewhere where you have influence and power. And unless you want to make politics your life, which I would not recommend, yeah, that's the best it can get. The moment you start like believing your own juice and thinking that like what happens on Twitter matters, like disagreements on between like content creators are real, that's you know, that's when you're cooked. That's when you're cooked. That's when you need to get away from the screen a little. Wow. Wow. So yeah, come 2026, I think that's one of my goals. I want to get do things that serve my life more and better, and get off of this like media sphere where random people feel like they can comment on world events that they don't really have the mileage to understand or characterize. Ugh. I want to be humble. I've not been humble. If I am going to be like a history commentator on YouTube or whatever, I need to treat the field with a lot more respect than I've treated it in like the Quebec series even. I've gotten myself in a position where a lot of people trust what I say and what I do, and honestly, right now, I don't think I'm the kind of person that deserves that. I think I need to do more to earn the respect I think people give me. And I was very insecure about that for a very long time. Because for a very long time, you know, YouTubers who did history, we were all just like a bunch of morons, right? We were passionate about history the same way kids can be passionate about things in general, but yeah, we eventually got ourselves into positions where we're very influential. Or at least we are influential enough that I've gone outside and I've heard people repeat uncritically the things they've heard in like a YouTube history video. And that is very concerning. Because we don't deserve, you know, that level of deference. If we're going to be educators, we need to be a lot more serious about what we do and how we do things. And part of me is happy that there's been a shift in recent years where people are demanding that of us, right? But at the same time, yeah, part of that is recognizing when you're not there yet and doing things that will get you closer to that point. That's how I feel. That's how I've been feeling. I have insecurities. Wee. Do you guys know the wee meme? It's a couple's meme. It's like it's a cat, and it says wee. And yeah. It's supposed to be cute. I think it's cute. Reading books is OP for knowledge maxing. Yeah, I agree. I've been reading a lot more. Like, one of my goals last year was to read a lot more, and I read a lot of books. I read The 100 Years' War on Palestine. I read the seminal book on the history of Cuba by Ada Ferrer. I also read... what have I been reading? I read a lot of stuff. I read... Oh, I read The Handmaid's Tale. Like, that's a book that everyone talks about. And I was like, huh. I wonder why everyone talks about it. So I started reading it. And then they made a fucking Netflix series about it at the same time that, you know, I was reading it. So a bunch of people were thinking that I started reading it because of the Netflix series. And I was so upset because I'm a poser and I don't want people to think that I'm doing things because of, like, social media trends. No. I'm an intellectual. I don't read, like, TV books. I literally just heard, you know, this is a book that people are always talking about reading, and yeah, like, I want to read it as well, but then the Netflix series came out and then I wasn't cool anymore. I was just like a Netflix poser. Yeah, so that was like my inner hipster coming out last year. It hasn't come out this year yet. Hope it doesn't. Ah! Oh, my Netflix slander goes crazy. I was not happy about that at all. Did you guys read any books last year that you liked? Would you like to read more this year? I would like to continue reading. At this point, I realized that, you know, reading as a habit where you kind of sit down and engage a book like that is not possible for me because I have a very busy schedule. But like I think I'm doing right now is reading as I commute or having an audiobook while I do something like exercise or something like that. And it's been great. I've been having a lot of fun integrating reading into my life again, simply by finding spaces where I read at the same time that I am doing something else. And, you know, reading Noam Chomsky's like old literature, I heard that was something that's actually quite common. Like in Europe, well, not even in Europe, in like the United States, like 150 years ago, if you were like a worker, you know, if you were working class, and you had a little bit more money than the other working class people because of the job you had, basically what you would do is that you would pay a kid who knew how to read, because you probably didn't know how to read, right? And this kid, you would give him a book, and then you would give him $1, like a single dollar for the day, and you would tell the kid, okay, so while I'm working, like either peddling this factory or doing something like that, I want you to read while I do like my whole thing. And yeah, you're gonna be my entertainment. So I'm going to be doing like manual labor, and you will provide me entertainment. And yeah, you know, I think I took a lesson from those people, and I got into audiobooks. And that's kind of how I picked up reading again, because yeah, I think reaching a point in your life where you can just like sit down, pick up a book, read a lot. At this point, it's going to be like a class distinguisher, you know, having the time to engage text that way, because a lot of people, you know, if they're like YouTubers or if they're like, you know, if they have any kind of like a relatively normal job where their attention needs to be engaged, or at least their body needs to be engaged, right? It's gonna get rarer to have the time to just sit down, read a book. So, yeah, honestly, it's been a long time. I've read a lot, but it's been a while since I've been like easygoing in my schedule to the point where I can sit down and check paper, like read something on paper. I haven't done that in a while. I tried to do it on like the airplane. The last time I was on an airplane at the beginning of January. And I did get far. I read like 2 manga and a bit of a book called Free Food for Millionaires, which I've been trying to read for like 2 years. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going as fast as I would like. It's a complicated situation. Well, this is what the building is looking like so far. I think I'm gonna play around with the glass later, because I like the yellow glass. Let me just show you something. So this is back at my... There's a house over here. This is something I built very early on the game. I just wanted to like make a honey farm, and I made the honey farms. Yeah, but like, look at this guy over here. What is going on there? Oh my god. Yeah, he's making like painted glass, and it looks so good. And I want to do that, but in yellow, like back at the home I have. Yeah, look at this. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Like, it's an actual house. I'm trying to do something like that back where I am. But, yeah, it will be a more practical kind of building. This guy has been working really hard, and I guess what I want to experiment with is like the glass aspect. But yeah, I like building. Building is my favorite, is the best part of Minecraft. I don't like the combat, but I've been saying that. The news about mass market cheap accessible paperback books being phased out. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard to find paperback reading. It's sad because like libraries are good, and I would much prefer people were getting educated in like libraries than online. But there are so many kids and so many people whose attention span has just been absolutely cooked by the internet. So part of me believes it's gonna be a very long it's gonna be a very long way to the point where we can do that again. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, I've had enough. This is like my first house. I'm trying to make a better one. I completed a quest. Culinary arts. Nether salad. Okay, I don't care about nether salad. The end. Oh yeah, I reached the end. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wildlife. Ooh, I can make an enemy appear. I guess the blazes are useful. Yeah. I'm just gonna take all of these things and then I'm gonna go sit down. Well, lay back. Do something else. I wonder if the gym's still... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, I can go to the gym. That's good. Yeah. I got so many things I'm starting to, like, lose my inventory. Okay. I did a lot of things. I completed a lot of quests. I didn't even notice. You guys could have told me I was completing quests, so I could claim the rewards. Meet the nightmare. Okay. Alright. I think this is as good a place to end it. Okay. There we go. Blah. No, I take a bit to appear. Why am I wearing a towel? Oh my god. Ah! I hate this. This sucks. Oh my god, I'm still wearing the fucking towel. Okay. You see, this model has... it's buggy. I will need to fix it. It is being fixed. Ah! I just flashed you guys there. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Anyway. How do I remove the towel? I need to think about it. I need to think about that. Okay. Well, I had a lot of fun streaming today. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. I think February will be a month where maybe I'll post once. I'll be streaming a couple of times as well. But the model will finally be ready, and the background on the last assets I'm supposed to have will also be ready. So I'm looking forward to this being the month where this whole VTubing project finally comes together, and I can start making history videos in a way that I like more than Country Ball and all that. I do enjoy Country Ball. I'm very grateful for the community. It's helped me go very far. It's helped me develop. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that this was something I could do. And I'm looking forward to doing new things and better to serve the same educational aspirations I always had. So, yeah, I mean, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this community, sticking around, and I'll be seeing you guys later. There's a Discord server if you want to join. You can find the link in the description. There's a community there. And there's also like Patreon and things you can do to support me if that's something you want to do, so that I can keep making videos and what have you. And yeah, with that being said, have a good rest of your day/night, and I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.